Today we have the pleasure of interviewing Dr. Hanna at the Birmingham Museum of Art. I am Lucy Craig with Girl Spring.
I am Rachel Morrow, and I'm also with Girl Springs.
So we will go ahead and start. Dr. Hanna, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I am the Senior Curator of the Arts of Africa and the Americas, and I'm also the Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion here at the museum, and I've been here for 19 years.
It's a lot of work to do for a long time.
Almost 20.
Almost 20. What does a curator do?
We select works of art to show in the galleries. Some of them we buy, some of them we borrow. We organize exhibitions, we give talks, we write articles, and we connect to the community about the museum.
That's interesting. Community engagement, that's good. What kind of school did you go to for college?
I went to the University of Iowa, which had a really excellent program in African studies. That's what gave me my first trip to Africa. I got my PhD and also studied pre-Columbian and Native American art.
That sounds
amazing.
So awesome. That sounds amazing. How long, so you mentioned that you have worked here for 19 years. Have you worked anywhere before this, working in arts as a curator or anything?
My first museum job was very exciting at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. I started there as a graduate student. Then I moved to Atlanta and I curated at the High. I taught at Spelman. So I've done it in a number of places. Got to be willing to move around a little.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Did you always know that this was a path that you wanted to go down with arts and museums? I
did. From my first day of college, I picked this as a major, and it's all I've ever done. It's all I've ever done from day one.
I hope I have that when I get to college. Hopefully. Here you go.
Okay, so now we continuing on. So what is your favorite part about working here at Birmingham Museum of Arts?
It's really fun to organize a show, to have an idea that you think will spark joy or interest in people, and you work really hard and organize it, and then the doors open and people come in and they are inspired and they do see something of themselves, or they see something different and they learn about someone else. So it's not only the beauty of the art, but it's people. It's people enjoying art that is the best part of my job.
The Director of Diversity, of Equity, Inclusion.
That's right. That's a new part of my job. And what I do is coordinate all the efforts throughout the museum to make sure that we are bringing in works of art that allow everyone to see themselves and see their experience. It's community outreach. It's looking at how do we hire, how do we recruit people, and how do we build a pipeline so that people who might never have thought of having this as a job can all of a sudden maybe envision themselves having this as a job, and they feel welcome to come here.
That being a part of your job, how do you feel about the opportunities for women, people of color, and marginalized groups?
I think if anyone working in an institution sees that either the history of their place of work, anything about their place of work that puts up obstacles for people imagining themselves working there, it takes work to dissolve those obstacles. It takes a lot of different kinds of work. And I think a place that represents culture as we do should have a very diverse staff so that people coming here can see that they are represented. Their voices are represented, their culture is represented. It's just super important.
What piece of advice that you would give to the girls out there who would like to be in the art field?
They should be very bold and seek mentorship.
Yes.
Even if they don't know a soul in the art museum, I hope that they will have the courage to come and ask, or you all through Girl Spring, find a mentor, talk to your director, Kristen Greenwood. Don't be shy. We are looking for students to mentor, to help them know this is what you can do in high school to prepare yourself. this is what you can do in college to get ready for a career like this.
What was the best advice that you have ever received?
To listen closely. To listen. I'm a talker. You might get that point by now. I like to talk. I like to share ideas and share knowledge, and but to listen. To listen to everyone's perspective, everyone's reality. That was a good piece of advice for me.
Girl Springs would like to give you a special thanks for allowing us to interview you today and just giving us the encouraging word. We are confident that the other girls out there who are also wanting to be in the same field, they will be really motivated by this. And motivated and inspired. So
I agree.
really thank you so much.
Thank you both. It's been wonderful to meet you.
Nice
Good
to
luck,
meet you too.
and I hope we see each other again.
Yes. Thank you.